How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I am here with a couple of other friends. Say hello, David. Say hello, PDF.
Hello.
Hello, how's everyone doing today?
All right, and we are here bringing you guys our NFL Week 18 regular season finale predictions. Now, before we dive into this, a couple things. Number one, I've been saying it every video, but if you haven't already, please, at the very least, spread the word. The link will be in the description for Damar Hamlin's charity. If you can't donate, please at least spread the word. We're going to try to get this thing as big as we can. It just crossed 8 million today, which is just insane to think about. It was at like 12,000 the day of the injury, at most, before the injury. So that is insane to think about. What?
1,200, you mean?
12,000. At most, 12,000. Because I know Grossi said it was like 12,000 whenever he started and saw it.
It was up there.
But yeah. Anyway, also, gonna try something a little different in this video. Let me know if you guys like it. Because normally we have the teams like over here or up top or over here. What I'm going to do this week is I'm going to have everyone's names up here. And then as soon as they say who they pick, the team will come right underneath the name. Let me know what you think of that, and I guess let's just dive right into this. So up first, we'll start off with the Saturday games, and the first one of which is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I'm going to be announcing my picks and HD's picks because HD couldn't be here with us tonight. But we both ended up picking the Chiefs, me and HD. So this game, I mean, it's critical. The Chiefs, if they win it, they get the number 1 seed. If they lose it, they need the Bills to lose as well. Otherwise, the Bills can take the number 1 seed. And Buffalo's not going to lose this week. I can guarantee you that. So, Kansas City's playing for that number 1 seed. What say you guys about this game? Tell us who you pick and tell us why. Briefly. PDF?
You can go. All
right, so I picked the Raiders because I have a feel. I don't know if I'm not sure if Kansas City's going to rest their starters or not. But I kind of have that gut feeling that it's going to be that trap game because if they start I don't know the quarterback for the Raiders was
Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah, he was pretty good against the 49ers, so I think they may have a chance against the Chiefs.
David?
Well, look, I just want to say one thing before I say who I picked. PDF, are you having a stroke?
That's what I was thinking too.
You did not just pick the Raiders to beat the Chiefs. I'm sorry, but I went with the Chiefs on this one.
Nice.
Well, with that New York Jets pick early in the season against the Packers.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can assume that David's going with the Chiefs because of that.
Yeah, I'm 100% going with the Chiefs. No way.
We'll see. Raiders. I like to bet big. You got to go big at the end of the season.
All right.
I can see that.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our next game, Saturday Night Football, the de facto AFC South Championship game between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Me and HD both picking the Jags, mostly because they've been on the upward trend. The Titans have been falling off, and really, the Jags are just in such a better spot right now that we cannot trust Tennessee to do anything on this. David?
I picked the Jags as well for about the same reasons you said. They have looked really well as of late, and the Titans have just looked horrible. They haven't looked like themselves.
All right, PDF?
I got the Jags on this one. I think it'll be a pure domination game win for the Jags, so same reasons why I picked them.
Yeah, why waste time on it? Let's just move on here. So we'll start the Sunday slate of games, where we will start off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. Now, HD picking the Bucs on this one. I'm not. I'm picking the Falcons on this one. I mean, what do the Buccaneers have to play for this week? Seriously, what do they have to play for? They've already clinched the division. They can't move up to the 3rd seed. They're stuck in the 4th seed. If we look at the playoff picture now, they're 8-8. 3rd seed is Minnesota at 12-4. So no matter what happens, Tampa Bay is stuck at the 4th seed because of the way the playoffs are. So Tampa Bay's got nothing to play for, and I think that Desmond Ridder will get hot and have a good game. What say you, PDF?
Well, I can tell you're not having a stroke like me. Um,
Hey, seriously, don't say that. The Bills have had a rough week. On top of the DeMar Hamlin situation, their radio broadcaster suffered a stroke last weekend. Like, seriously. Let's tone it down.
Anyways,
It was funny the first time, but let's tone it down.
all right. Yeah, I'm picking the Bucks because assuming that Brady plays, I think they're gonna win. If they rest Brady, then yeah.
All right, David.
So, even though the Bucks have, with all due respect to Brady, have looked old and slow for the past couple of weeks, I'm taking them on this one because I just don't see the possibility of the Falcons winning.
All right, well, let's just go ahead and try to hit the speed round here on these next couple games. And it's going to be easy with this first one. The New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. I mean, no explanation. The Bills, me and HD got the Bills. Buffalo's playing emotional. They're going to just dominate. PDF?
Yep, same.
HD?
Yep.
Or David, I mean?
Yeah, I went with the Bills as well.
All right. Well, let's go ahead now and move on to the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Pretty much a meaningless game apart from Minnesota trying to cling on to the number 2 seed. They cannot move to the number 1 seed, I don't believe, because I think, Philadelphia owns the tiebreaker over them.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
Yeah, so me and HD are picking the Vikings on this. We think that they'll rise to the occasion and actually win one for once. David?
I picked the Vikings as well.
All right, PDF?
I am picking the Bears on this one. I'm going big again. I just think the Vikings, they got exposed by the Packers last game, so I have a feeling they're going to get exposed again. I have that slight initiative feeling that
all right.
It's going to happen again.
Let's go ahead now and move on to the Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, this one was a tough one for me to pick. I almost picked the Ravens because the Bengals are playing in an emotionally weak state given what happened. But I'm picking the Bengals. So is HD. The Bengals, I mean, they're playing for pretty much everything here. They're playing to keep control of the 3rd seed and make that next game in the wild card round be at Paycor Stadium, not anywhere else. David?
Yeah, I mean, I picked the Bengals because the Ravens just haven't looked good.
And Lamar's out, so.
And Lamar's still out. The Steelers had an incredible comeback win against them.
Yeah.
I just feel like all around the Bengals are the better team.
All right, PDF?
I got the Bengals on this one. Same reasons as David here.
All right, well, let's go ahead now and move on to the Houston Texans going to Indianapolis to face the Colts. Now, I picked the Texans on this one. The Texans have been looking like a strong team recently. They're looking like they're playing better football. They're playing well above their level. HD is picking the Colts on this one. I could see why. They've hit a long losing streak, ending the losing streak, But I'll let David shed more light on that side of the argument.
I mean, I picked the Colts because, they're both struggling equally, but I think the Colts have had more success than the Texans had.
All right, PDF?
I'm siding with you on this one, Jason. Texans have, if they continue to play like this going into next season, I think they have somewhat of a bright future ahead of them.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully they can get it together for next season.
All right.
Maybe get some good picks for the draft.
All right. Well, up next, we have a critical game in the AFC playoff picture. The Buffalo game was critical, but Buffalo's going to blow them out of the water. But this is the first critical game that is up in the air on the Sunday slate of games. The New York Jets going to Miami to face the Dolphins. What's at stake? Miami wins, they're in. The Jets win, the Steelers have a chance if they can win, assuming the Bills just dominate. And that being said, me and HD picking the Jets. I picked the Jets because I believe in miracles, and Steeler Nation going to the playoffs, baby. I'm picking the Steelers. Well, I'm wearing a Rams jersey. Go ahead, PDF.
I'm siding with the Dolphins on this one. I I don't really have much of an explanation, but the
Gut
Dolphins are
feeling?
at home. Kind of a gut feeling, but also thinking that the Dolphins have nothing to lose right now, so they want to get back in the playoffs. So I think they can.
Yeah, but what's their quarterback's name again? It's that one guy that we
Teddy
haven't heard.
Bridgewater. I think
No,
it's
not Teddy. Teddy's
Bridgewater.
out.
It's not Teddy
Teddy's out.
Bridgewater.
Yeah, it's their third stringer. Hold on. Dolphins' third string quarterback. I think it's like Blaine Gabbert. Is it? Or no,
Mike
they're starting
Glennon?
Skylar. Are they start? Wait, hold on. Skylar Thompson, I think, is who's going to be in.
Yeah,
Oh.
they've got nothing to lose, and I think they've been training him. So
Yeah. Okay, David.
Look, I'm going with the Dolphins because honestly, for a good portion of the season, now the Jets have just looked terrible. They've went from Zach Wilson to Mike White, back to Zach Wilson to Joe Flacco, and then to another guy. And
No,
they
back
just
to Mike
looked
White.
terrible over their season.
It went back to Mike White because Mike White was injured. He
Yeah,
came back.
because and then they put Zach Wilson back in.
I don't know. But anyway,
and
we'll
they
just
went.
go ahead.
So I just don't think the Jets are going to win this one.
All right, well, we'll move on here now to the Carolina Panthers going to the New Orleans Saints. A meaningless game as both of these teams have been eliminated. I'm picking the Panthers because I just think that they're due for a decent game here. They've been playing up to opponents. HD taking the Saints on this one. Not really sure why, but I can see it. I mean, the Red Rocket is an all-right quarterback.
Yeah.
But go ahead, PD or David. We'll go with you, David.
I'm choosing the Panthers because they've looked really well. They just have had some very tough losses that have forced their elimination from the playoffs.
All right, PDF, quickly, please.
I am gonna go with the Panthers because I think they're in for a decent game. So same reason as you, Jason.
All right. Well, up next we have another absolutely critical game in the AFC playoff picture. The Cleveland Brownies going to Pittsburgh, where I'll be there watching the Steelers beat down on them Browns. If the Steelers win, all they need is the Bills to win and the Jets to win, and they are in the playoffs. And PDF or me and HD are taking the Steelers. And you know what? I'm picking it because I'm a believer in miracles and Steeler Nation going to the playoffs. Go ahead, PDF, quickly, please.
I am going with the Steelers too because again they've looked pretty well with Pickett, so I think they're gonna pull off the win.
All right, David.
I'm going with the Steelers as well because I really think they can do it. I really do.
All right, well, now we get to move on to the 4 o'clock slate of games, all being played at 4:25. And this is going to be more the NFC playoff picture. So we'll start things off with the Giants at the Eagles. Not much at stake for this one, apart from if the Eagles win, they do clinch the number 1 seed. If they lose, they need the Niners to lose as well. That being said, me and HD taking the Eagles because the Eagles, yes, they've been playing down, but they're gonna get a win at some point, right? Yeah, they should. Go ahead, David.
I'm picking the Eagles as well because, the Giants I don't think they can do it.
All right, PDF, quickly, please.
I'm picking the Giants because I have that gut instinct that...
Yeah, because you think the Cowboys are going to win the NFC East.
I'm thinking. I believe in miracles, dude. Just like you believe in the miracles of the Steelers.
It's believing in miracles for the Steelers to make the playoffs. It's believing for the miracle of the anti-apocalypse for the Cowboys.
Hey, no. I still have optimism. Come on, I can't be pessimistic anymore.
All right. Well, speaking of them boys,
gives me a headache.
Speaking of them boys, we have the Cowboys taking on the Commanders up next. And I was so tempted to pick the Commanders this week, just because that would be the most Dallas thing to do, would be to lose a critical game to a team that's eliminated. But alas, probably not going to happen. And that being said, I picked Dallas. HD picked Dallas. Go ahead and shoot PDF real quickly, please.
How about them Cowboys? Let's go with the Cowboys this week because I think Dak is going to have a redemption game. No more interceptions, please.
All right, David,
throw it
please.
to the right team.
I'm going with the Cowboys as well.
Yeah, Dak's going to throw it to the guys in red, though, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, probably.
All right, well, let's go ahead before PDF has a meltdown here. Let's move on to the Chargers at the Broncos here. Really an irrelevant game, especially if the Ravens lose in the early slate of games. It is real irrelevant, as the Chargers need to win or have the Ravens lose to clinch the number 5 seed and take on the winner of the AFC South. That being said, me, HD, we both got the Chargers. They've been playing better, and yeah, they're just looking like the better team. Go ahead and shoot PDF quickly, please.
I got the Chargers winning this one. Herbert's been looking pretty solid as a quarterback, so I think he'll pull it off against the Broncos.
All right, David, please.
Yeah, I think the Chargers are going to win it, mainly because the Broncos have been playing like absolute crap all season.
All right, well, up next, we'll move on to a critical game in the NFC playoff picture. The Los Angeles Rams going up to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Now, what's at stake here? Well, if the Seahawks win, they just need the Lions to win, and they're in. If the Rams win, all the Lions need to do is win, and they're in. And the Packers are winning in no matter what. So, an insane game here, and I think, as much as you hate to say that, oh, the NFL is scripted, there's some sort of reason as to why they put that Bears-Packers game on Sunday Night Football. Call me conspiratorial, but I think the Rams end up winning this game, and HD agrees, but I'm picking it because there's obviously a reason that they put the Packers-Bears on Sunday Night Football. Whenever they had a clear and obvious win and in game to put on Sunday Night Football of the Titans-Jags. They didn't go for that, and instead they went for Packers-Bears, or Packers-Lions. The only reason that makes sense is if the Rams win and Packers-Lions becomes a win and in for both teams. Go ahead and shoot, David.
I'm actually going with the Seahawks on this one. I'm sorry, but yeah, the Rams have looked strong, but I just have a feeling with the Seahawks. I think they're going to win.
PDF, quickly, please.
I got the Seahawks on this one, simply because the Rams have really been a disaster this whole season. I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry, Jason.
Well, up next, we'll go on to the Arizona Cardinals making the trip out to San Francisco to take on the Niners. Now, what's at stake here? If the Niners win and the Eagles lose, the Niners do take the number 1 seed. Or anything else, and yeah, the Eagles win and take the number 1 seed. That being said, me, HD, we're picking the Niners. They've been playing better. The Cardinals just suck. Sorry, JJ, your career's going to end on a fat L. Go ahead, David, quickly, please.
Yeah, I picked the 49ers because Brock Purdy and the entire offense as well as the defense has looked absolutely fantastic ever since he took over, really. So I picked them.
PDF, quickly, please.
As much as I wanted to say the Cardinals, I have the 49ers pulling this off simply because they've got Big Brock here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
All right. Well, up next and last but not least, we have Sunday Night Football between the Detroit Packers. Wait, what?
Yes,
what?
Detroit Packers and Green Bay Lions. There we go, boys. Good team.
Between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Sorry, I've had to record 3 videos today and get them uploaded, so apologies about that. But anyway, this game absolutely critical. As outlined before, Packers winning in. Lions. If the Lions win and the Seahawks win, Seahawks are in. If the Lions win and the Seahawks lose, Lions are in. That being said, me, HD, we got the Lions. They've been playing better football, and the Packers' hot streak has to come to an end sooner rather than later. Go ahead, PDF, real quick, please.
I got the Detroit Lions. I believe in the Detroit Lions. They got a bright future ahead of them. And let's see. And I hope they finish the season off strong, and I believe in that.
You're not picking
Lions.
the Detroit Packers?
No, I don't think I'll pick them.
Well, go ahead and shoot real quick, David.
I'd rather have the Lions if we take the 2 seed. So.
Oh, go ahead and shoot, David.
I'm taking the Lions because I really want to see them in the postseason, and they have been playing fantastic all season long.
Oh yeah,
I really think they can do it.
The Super Bowl I would love to see, but I know it's not going to happen, but it would be an amazing story to tell. Steelers-Lions. Think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Two teams that were 2-6 and all but out of the playoffs, making it to the big game.
Oh, dude. I would honestly watch that game. That'd be great.
You'd probably be yelling at the TV because the Cowboys lost.
All right. Well, at this point, let's go ahead and wrap this up here. As we are I'm going to go through real quickly our standings. Standings will be over on this side so far for the season. And it goes right now in last place is PDF with a .5718 correct percentage. Then we have HD in third with .5971, significantly ahead of PDF. Then we have David at number 2 with .6050. And then I'm topping off the list at .6257. My dad is destroying all of us, but he doesn't count because he's not doing it with us. Even though my dad is at an incredible .6658. But anyway, after that, I guess if you're still around, you probably enjoy our content here, so why don't you go ahead and smack that like button. It tells us that we're doing something right, and we got to keep doing what we're doing. If you are still around, you also might want to watch another one of our videos. Right over here is a video that YouTube thinks you should be watching. So why don't you click on it now? Leave here, click on it. And also, if you guys do enjoy our content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, as at the time of recording, we are only 13 clicks of that subscribe button away from releasing our public Discord server. So clicking that really does help. And you'll be able to chill, hang out, relax, talk sports, and all that fun stuff 24/7, 365 on that server. And I guess with that, we will see you guys later. We're not going to see you guys for streaming tonight or tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for Sunday Night Football. But that's going to be about it. And I guess we will see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.